What up, y'all? T-Biz here. We're going to take a final look at the last figure in the Micronauts Classic Collection wave from Hasbro, which came out in 2016 for San Diego Comic-Con. And we're going to take a look at the Galactic Warrior. The Galactic Warrior came out, I guess, in the Mego version in 1976. It was based on the Super Steel 22X Microman, the Takara figure. And came in colors of blue, green, and red. And when I was a kid, or real little, I had the red version, which only had one of them. And I don't have that figure anymore. I wish I did. I think I've got another version of maybe the Palisades that they rebooted back in the day. And yeah, it was a really special figure. I only had one, and I thought it was really cool. I always liked the vac metal, like on with the Micronauts and like Destro, like with they had the vac metal, like, you know, chrome noggin. I always thought that was really cool. And I always just thought the Microman figure was cool, or the Micronaut, but that was the only one I ever had. Never had any more, you know. And then he was eventually gone years later and stuff. But it's cool to pick these up again and have more figures. And once again, this set came with a really fantastic box with you got art from Ken Kelly, and once you've unearthed this figure, you can finally take a look at the little diorama. And I forgot the name of this little base was. It was like a little base, Microman base station or Micronaut, you know. And yeah, now I've popped every figure out. Oh, and if you look in here, if you can see in the back, there's an Acroyer right there. So that's pretty cool. One of the bad guys. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome on the screen. That's pretty neat. But yeah, and once again, you can see the 5mm plugs that would be around the whole area. You can see some of them in here where you could plug different stuff and accessories and stuff. And some of these figures did come with an L peg, but none of these did. I think the Palisades figures did and stuff, but these didn't. And yeah, without any further ado, let's check this guy out. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat figure. Once again, you've got the really nice vac metal head. You got about 14 to 16 points of articulation. Comes with a cool dart gun that does fire. And it can plug into a 5mm hole in his back. And it's pretty nifty. Whoop. And I keep doing this every time. I keep blasting that dart off into wherever. Oh man. I may have lost it. Bro, I didn't lose it for good. But let me get back over here. Oh man. This thing doesn't make reviewing easy because it's got a hair trigger. It will just blast off into whatever. And you got a little button right here. Oh. Uh-oh. Does not want to shoot? Have I broken the... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I don't have it in right. Okay, there we go. Yep, there we go. Yeah, blasts pretty easily. I think I put it in wrong, though. Wait, hold on. Yep, up. Pretty cool piece. But yeah, nice dart gun. Does have a hair trigger, but pretty cool. Yep. And I think I've worked it too much to where it just wants to fly off now and not stay put. So, whoop. Yeah, it's very sensitive, but still pretty cool. And here's our Microman himself, Galactic Warrior. Like I said, once again, really cool chrome vac metal head. And the paint they did on the plastic and stuff is really nice because it almost looks die cast and it's not. They did a really good job with this. You've got head twist, shoulders, elbow bend, this little cut piece that plugs off, and you can pop the hands off too. It unplugs right there. Then you can pop the hands off as well. And pop them back on. And that all swivels and twists all the way, turns. Then you got waist, goes from side to side. You can do a little bit of split action. You got knees, and his feet can go all the way around. You can also unpeg the feet, once you got that little ball joint right there. And that little cut piece pops off, the foot separates. And yeah, pretty easy cheesy, but pretty cool too for this point in time. I wish Mego would have almost done the Star Wars figures, because they almost had the license to do it, and we would have had articulated Star Wars figures at an early time instead of the 5-pointers. But yeah, still pretty cool. And yeah, it would have been cool to do that. And one thing I noticed too, these Hasbro versions have the translucent joint right here, or whatever, this part right here. It's just that piece is translucent. But it's still pretty cool. Feels pretty durable. And once again, I need to point out that this piece, this chest piece, pops off the torso right there. Pretty cool piece. Really nice gold vac metal. And you can also plug the dart gun into his chest. It's not easy getting him to hold this, but it can plug in. And he's supposed to be able to hold it, but it's kind of a pain. I haven't been able to get him to hold it that well. But he's supposed to be able to hold it if you just mess with it enough. And yeah, he can just fire it like that, like so. But pretty cool. And once again, it does plug into his back. And you can plug this piece right back in. And yeah, there's pretty much the Galactic Warrior set to jet. Pretty cool figure. Once again, I had this figure when I was a kid. It's cool to have this version again now. And yeah, it's a pretty good deal from Hasbro to put this out. You get a good box, you get a good figure, you get other, you get 2 other Micronauts, which are pretty cool. And then you get, you get all this, plus the pharoid sarcophagus. You get all this, so it's not too bad. But the prices are going pretty crazy on these. I don't know how, if they're going to be any cheaper anytime soon. Got mine for a pretty decent deal. And once again, I've checked out some of my information on these from interspaceonline.com and microforever.com. So go check out those sites and check out some Microman stuff, and or Micronauts, better yet. And yeah, thanks for watching again and stuff. Kind of a goofy review, but hey, I'm a goofy guy. Once again.